Alright, what's going on, guys? It's Iridium. That's me. That is my name. God, don't watch baseball at all before you mention the Indians, so any comments you have about hating the team or loving the team, I will not have any input into. So today, as you can tell by the title, we're doing another Q&A. It's been a fat minute since I did one. I think the last one I did a Q&A at was 20K subscribers. You know, I've accumulated a lot of new friends, a lot of new people, so I thought I'd do another question and answers just to see, you know, I like to sit down and talk in front of the camera because I have a huge ego. I'm kidding. So we got, you know, I asked on Twitter for people to ask me questions, and they did. Got a lot of good questions from a lot of great people. So without any further ado, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna get on with this. All right, so I'm gonna be doing this in order, you know, going down my phone here from the tweet. So, I mean, you know, not putting anyone above anyone else, but Tinge is first. So, okay, first question is coming in from the Sloth Daddy himself, Tinge-tastic, great friend, great brother, great Sloth Daddy. So he asked, if you had to play one game for the rest of your life, what would it be? Actually, so I don't really play this game on stream at all. I kind of usually play it off stream, like, you know, at late nights or something. It's actually Farming Simulator, and, you know, I really like to just kind of disconnect from the world and just, you know, be on my own farm. You know, there's just something about it, driving that tractor around, you know, farming that corn, trying to find a nice country girl down at the market, the farmer's market, to just, you know, start a life with. Oh, and Tinge actually had another half of his question. And why is it Farming Simulator? Okay, that was that was obviously a joke. I read the tweet beforehand. Legitimately, it would be Islands of Nine. Actually, like, I love Islands of Nine. Okay, let me backtrack here. I love Islands of Nine, but if I had to pick one, it's a toss-up between Borderlands and Minecraft, to be honest. Minecraft's ever-generating world, so there's no stopping. No matter if I play it every single day, it's just gonna keep generating. I believe that's how it works, right? Honestly, I'm just gonna go Minecraft. I'm not even kidding. If there was one game I was stuck to play for the rest of my life, it would be Minecraft. Unexpected, but if, you know, if it was Borderlands or like a, you know, I'm just confined to that map, and, you know, I can get the best weapon in the game, and then you know, there's nothing else to do. In Minecraft, I can just continue my adventure. So we're moving on here to the next question. We got Callie, aka my wife. What got you into streaming and making YouTube videos? And what are some tips you would give to new people starting up on either Twitch or YouTube? Well, what got me into streaming, I'll start with that. I was actually encouraged by my IRL brother. Basically, he's like a brother. His name's Mason. You guys may have seen him in the backgrounds of the streams. It was like right when I got a PC, like a gaming PC. It was trash, by the way. And it was capable of streaming, at least. So we were playing Warframe at the time, and he was like, yo, dude, you should try streaming this. I think you'd be good at it. So I did. And the first game I ever streamed was Warframe. And then after that, you know, found Rocket League and stuff. But the thing that made me really want to go for streaming and just, like, you know, go hard streaming was Soda Poppin'. I was watching Soda Poppin' play Until Dawn on, like, the release day, and I literally watched him play through the whole entire thing. Like, you know, the immersion you get from just watching him, you know, it's like you're sitting there behind your friend watching him play a game. And so, like, you know, the chat, it was like this awesome community he built. We were all reacting and stuff to whatever was going on the screen. Yeah, so that kind of made me want to just start that, you know, get a community going and just entertain people like that. YouTube, on the other hand, though, I've always been kind of in front of a camera. You know, we've always had a camera in my family. I don't think I'll be able to get it in the video, but there's a ton of, like, old videos of me, like, when I was, like, 3 years old, like, asking to see myself in the flip-out screen of our camera and stuff. And from there on, I just started, you know, setting up our camcorder and just, you know, it's like the classic story I feel like everyone tells. You started recording yourself, making little home videos when you were little. Found out about YouTube later when I was, like, 11, started posting drum covers on there, and then started watching Nigahiga. He's probably my favorite YouTuber, and then kind of developed that kind of style of making videos when I was like 12, 13, then boom, kept going from there, and now I'm here. Mainly streaming, but still posting YouTube videos like this. Sorry, and some tips you would give to new people starting up on either Twitch or YouTube. Biggest thing, you know, it's the cliche things you hear everywhere. Just stay consistent and make sure you're doing it for the right reasons. Don't, like, see people who are making a crap ton of money and be like, wow, I want to make some money, so I'm going to do this. You have to enjoy what you're doing to be able to do it well. And then I don't know how to express how hard you need to just grind and just stick with it. Just you're not going to get 1 million viewers overnight. Go, go, go. It's my 3rd year here. I barely have like 10 viewers, but I still love every second of it. Biggest things, consistency, and just make sure you love what you're doing. Okay, so great question there, Callie. Moving on to my brother from another mother as well. All these bros are my brothers from my other mothers, but we got Gobbleface himself, Gameface, my duos partner for these duo Ion tournaments. He asks, what's your middle name and favorite Disney movie? So you guys might know my name is Ted. That is short for Teddy, which is short for Theodore. So my full name is Theodore. And in fact, I was born on President's Day. So if you know anything about our presidents, if you live in the USA, there's one called Theodore Roosevelt. So that's my middle name, Theodore Roosevelt. I'm kidding. Roosevelt is my middle name. It's pretty fancy, so I can put the suit and tie and be like, what's up, girl? My name's Theodore Roosevelt. My last name is probably the most white last name ever, Smith, Ted Smith. So call me whatever you want. If you guys want to start calling me Theodore, go for it. I like the little classy name. And my favorite Disney movie would have to be, this is a toss-up between Finding Nemo and Toy Story. I'd probably have to say Toy Story, dude. Like, it's just an OG. Like, I've watched it for so long, man. Like, it's just, I cried after the third one. I'm not gonna lie about that. So, definitely touched my heart more. So, Toy Story, all of them, and also hype for Toy Story 4. Okay, bringing it on here down. Next question from Donut King, my boy. You know, been here since the Rocket League days. He asks, "What is your favorite breakfast food?" Answer this very carefully. I'm gonna have to go with bagels. Bagel with cream cheese, dude, toasted, you know? It's good stuff. Jokes aside, because his name is Donut, a bagel with cream cheese, like toasted perfectly, is great. But probably just like a, great stack of blueberry pancakes, man. Next question coming in from my mother, in fact. How much do you love your mother? I'm trying to find something in my room that's, big enough, large enough to show the love that I have for my mom, but I don't have anything because it's too big. I love my mama. I am quite the mama's boy. My parents, both my mom and dad, are super supportive of what I do on stream and YouTube. So obviously I'm very thankful to God for that. Thankful to them for being so supportive as well. I have a lot of people that come in my stream a lot actually that say, my parents don't like my gaming. I'm gaming too much. I'm not gonna achieve anything from that. So even though I've never dealt with that situation, praise God, I still try to give them some constructive criticism. You just gotta basically show your parents that it's your passion. And, if they're good parents, then look out for you. Obviously, they're wiser than you, so listen to them. They'll hopefully support you. So I love my mama so much, as well as my dad, and I am very blessed that they support what I do here on YouTube and Twitch. Okay, next question coming in from Savannah herself. Computer shut off in the background. It's annoying. She asked what my favorite Vine is. This is a hard one. One of my favorites has to be My Poop Is Coming.
My poop is coming!
From, vaguely remembering it, it's the girls just sitting against the wall with a horse mask on, which is weird enough already. And then, her little sister just, runs past the screen saying, my poop is coming. So that made me cry laughing, probably the first time I saw it. Probably that, and then my second favorite is, I'm gonna take a nap. I take a nap right here.
I'm taking a nap!
You wanna take a nap?
I'm taking a nap here.
Okay, take a nap right there then.
Good night.
Something like that. I'll throw both of them in there. You guys will see him. All right, coming in at the next question, we have the PUBG god himself, Hollow, aka Mason, another brother that stuck with me through Rocket League, great friend and homie. He asks, start with the bowl, then put the cereal in before the milk, or have your bowl, then put the milk in before the cereal. I am a sane human, so I put the cereal in before the milk. Why are you gonna pour the milk into the bowl and just splash it everywhere when you're pouring in a cereal? Who are you? And yes, people that are blown away by this is an actual controversy right now. This is a debate. I will debate you. What benefit do you have from putting milk in first? Exactly, there's none. Next question coming in from Odd God himself, the Ion Snipe God. If you could wish what you wanted to so bad that if you did, how could you? Yes, and why? I would. Next question coming in from Fuego, aka Clay, IRL homie. He asks, Ted, my man, since Ohio is kind of depressing, yeah, kind of, sometimes, where would be your dream place to live if streaming and YouTube took off and money was not an option? Or you mean not a concern? Is what he means. Much love. Honestly, I've always said I've wanted to move to California, but I've gone there many times now, and it is honestly horrific traffic-wise, especially being a car guy. There's not many places you can just, drive. So if I was going to move to California, it would have to be somewhere out, a nice house out in the countryside, backyard, open roads. That way, business stuff, you could still go to LA or whatever if you needed to, but you also got that good home sweet home. Like, I can't go from living in Ohio, you know, got that backyard, that country lifestyle, to the city, LA. Like, I don't know how people do that. That, or probably Texas. It's in the middle of the US, kind of, lower middle. I don't know, I just feel like that's another central point for, I don't know, I haven't really put much thought into this. South Carolina's great, somewhere on the beach. I don't know, I'm like a beachy guy. It's either I live out in the countryside or on the beach. So like 3 specific states would be like, you know, somewhere super countryside, California, somewhere in Texas, also like countryside-ish area, and then somewhere I'm gonna be on the beach like South Carolina, like Florida. I don't know. I've been to Florida once. Next question coming in from James, aka Sleeky FN, Fortnite, I assume. He asks, Ion or Fortnite, and why? Ion's a 9 for me every single time, man. That's just because I am more of like a hardcore player. Like, I like my FPS skills are based in Counter-Strike and you know, those games. So it's like a hardcore skill-based aim game. And that's basically what Ion is, except in a battle royale form. It's just so buttery smooth. Gunplay is so great. You know, it's just a great style. It's super unique. Every time for me is Ion's a 9, man. Fortnite is really fun. I love the building aspect. It makes it super, like, I love that competitive aspect of it, the build battles and stuff. Kind of salty that they took out the redeploy. So let me know in the comments below, by the way, if you guys want the redeploy back. Also, hey, you in there, person who doesn't have Islands of 9 yet, there happens to be a free-to-play weekend of Islands of 9, November 29th to December 2nd. If you would like to try out Islands of 9, probably the best BR out there. In my opinion, you know, I don't want to start any controversies out here. Make sure you go to Steam on your computer, play it during that weekend, and then after that, the price is going to drop to $10. So you should purchase that if you enjoyed it. It's not sponsored. That's how much you love the game. Okay, next question coming in from Dark Legend, aka Misa. That's what we call him. You know, he's always been Misa in my streams, and he's been watching the streams for a while. How young were you when you started playing video games? Also, when did you decide you wanted to start streaming and making content? I was probably, I have a book here. I have this little notebook here from my mom. Actually gave it to me on my 21st birthday. It's like a little small summary of, you know, it was like little diary entries of me like growing up and stuff. There was one entry of me on the computer playing some game, and I'm trying to find it. Give me a second here. I just want to point this out here for the ladies. When Teddy smiles, his nose wrinkles and his cheeks dimple, and it's nearly impossible not to smile back. Thank you, Mom. My mom's my greatest wingman. Wingwoman. Okay, this is the earliest entry I can find of me playing a video game. On the PC, to be exact. This was around May 8th, 2000, and I was born in 1997, February 17th. So this is just over 3 years old. Just over 3 years old here. Quote from the book, from my mom here. Right now, you're at the computer playing your Reader Rabbit game. Even though you're definitely a lefty, you use the mouse with your right hand because you like to keep your left thumb in your mouth while you play. You know, the aim was starting to, you know, that's the earliest entry of the aim right there, baby. You've been able to operate the mouse for about 4 months or so. You know how to get around the game and exit it when you're done, and put the computer in standby. So your boy, you telling me I was able to operate a mouse at 3 years old, exit a game, and put it in standby. I don't know. So basically just the aim was, you know, blossoming at around 3 years old. You play the preschool, kindergarten, and first grade CDs. Even though you often don't give the correct answers, I think you're probably learning quite a lot from it. So your boy, you know, he was 3 years old, okay? Not even in preschool yet, okay? And he's playing the first grade CDs on Reader Rabbit, dude. And operating the mouse and exiting the game and putting it in standby. Like, I don't even know. So anyways, long drawn out there, I was about 3 years old when I started playing games, even though they were learning games. But after that, more serious games, I was probably 4 or 5, started playing the PlayStation 1 and the, you know, the Nintendo. Next question we got from Dom, good IRL friend as well. He asks, favorite song, favorite K-pop song? Those may have the same answer. In fact, they do not. It's so hard for me to pick a favorite song. Because I've been listening to, you know, I just listen to a lot of great stuff all the time. Lately, I've been absolutely rocking Polaris. Great band. Anything off the Mortal Coil album is great if you guys want to check that out, if you're into post-hardcore, metalcore, all that good stuff. If I had to pick one song off that album, it would probably be Lucid, the opening. The whole album's so good. So, and my favorite K-pop song, always gonna be Likey, dude. That's where it all started for me. That's where my Mina crush started. Next question, second to last question, coming in from Progence. Good OG Rocket League homie as well. He asks, top 10 favorite games, new or old? Doesn't have to be in order, just make it easier to decide. I'm just gonna fire off 10 here. First one's coming to my head, so I assume they're gonna be my favorites. Islands of Nine, Counter-Strike, Rocket League, I would have to say, just because, you know, it's a really fun game. I'm just bored of it now. Borderlands, Naruto fighting games. Let me look at my Steam library. I also just realized that my computer was on standby this whole time, so I'm sorry about that. Oh, Forza. Any Forza Horizon, by the way. Any Forza in general. I love racing games. I loved Life is Strange. That's probably up there as well, like the choose your own stories and stuff. I'll go MW2 for sure, dude. Modern Warfare 2, that's what got me into shooters. I'll say Amnesia, Dark Descent, great horror game. Minecraft, there we go. Okay, yeah, so that wasn't any particular order. That was just my top 10 favorite, I would say. And then the last and final question coming in from Chewy, my man. He asks, what did you always wanted to be? What did you always want to be when you grew up? And who did you always look up to when growing up? Like, question mark? Could be anyone. I would say what I always wanted to be when I grew up, probably like, you know, early years, like 4 to 10, a ninja or something, or a motocross racer, or like a BMX racer, you know, because I was always watching Three Ninjas poster. It's not even the good one. I just have a poster of Three Ninjas. Not the good one, not the OG cast. Ninja because I watched a bunch of ninja videos, aka Three Ninjas all the time. Motocross racer because I watched a bunch of motocross videos and kind of tied into BMX racing because that's what I was doing at the time. Didn't have the dirt bike, so. And then, like I said, I started making videos around like 11 years old, so I would probably say like 11 to like 15. I would want to be like an actor / entertainer. And then on from there, I just like really went hard YouTube. And then a couple of years later, like 17 or whenever I started streaming. Now we're here. All I want to be now is just like an entertainer and a pro player. But to answer the early question, what I wanted to be when I was growing up, ninja, motocross racer, BMX racer. And then who did you always look up to when growing up? Other than the, you know, Rocky Colt Tum Tum in Three Ninjas here, probably like my brothers and my dad and stuff. You know, I was always around them. I got a lot of who I am from them, obviously, so that kind of worked out. I wasn't watching like Naruto. I didn't have like anime like character that I wanted to be like or anything that was like really inspiring to me. So straight up, just like my brothers and my dad. Okay, guys, well, I hope you enjoyed this question and answers video. Thank you guys for asking the questions. I had a great time answering them. Hope you had a great time hearing them. Thank you guys for watching today's video. Again, remember, Islands of Nine, free weekend. Free to play November 29th to December 2nd. Not sponsored. Play the game, it's that good. I'll see you in the dome. And I'll also see you guys in tomorrow's video. So on that note, ta-ta for now.